If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, are there any supplements out there to make social anxiety better? The word anxiety is used far too often on its own when referring to several different types of anxiety. The feelings and the biochemical mechanisms for the different classes of anxiety are the same, or at least very similar, but the treatment for the different types of anxiety can be quite different. Full guide. From lonely to social life in 27 days. Social anxiety is one specific type of the broad class of anxiety disorders. People who experience social anxiety experience unusually high levels of stress, panic, and anxiety when around other people, or in certain situations involving other people. It doesn't mean they are always anxious or having panic attacks when in public, but there are at least certain times or situations where they experience it. So as far as natural supplementation goes for treating social anxiety disorder, there are various intelligent ways to try going about it. Every person is different, and there is no single right way. But here are some excellent and proven methods. Magnesium. This works amazingly well and quickly for some. Make sure the form is not oxide. Many brands sell oxide because it's cheap. The problem is that it barely absorbs and it doesn't work in the body. Our non-buffered magnesium, this glycinate absorbs the best. It is very pure and it won't cause any laxative effects. It's known as the calming mineral, and this is a great supplement for reducing anxiety and for health in general. GABA is another supplement which can reduce anxiety. It doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier. Supplements like 5-HTP can increase GABA indirectly, and since it crosses the blood-brain barrier, it will work inside the brain. For this reason, GABA is often considered inferior to 5-HTP and others, but it is important to note that some people do prefer GABA in its pure form based on their own biochemistry and experience. Acetyl L-carnitine. It gives high energy and improves mood too. Some people actually get more nervous from it because of the increased energy, but it works very well and is an interesting option to try. People respond very differently to acetyl L-carnitine. Make sure it's very pure and that it's acetyl and not tartrate. If they don't specify, don't buy. Another way to treat social anxiety naturally through supplementation is to do it by treating general anxiety and lowering that. Some people would like to take a supplement daily to reduce their baseline, average daily, levels of anxiety. If they reduce their general levels of anxiety day to day, they find that they are both less nervous and anxious in general, and also don't have much or any social anxiety anymore. They are a lot calmer in general, so their social anxiety goes out the window when they clear up their general anxiety. This really depends on the severity of the anxiety and the person. Find more answers and a free audiobook on how to talk to anyone in the description below. No useless advice like just get out there. I mean actual useful advice from people who have really dealt with shyness and social anxiety and overcome it in their own lives.